Hello, everyone, and welcome to Oil Camp. My name is Amanda DeBias, and I am part of your support system in this group. And I'll be providing some of the education for you over the next few weeks. I'm really excited to be with you because I remember what it was like to be a brand new oil user. And I love having these natural solutions in my home because it has empowered me so much as a mom to be able to take care of my kiddos. I have 3 kiddos and my family with something that is natural and is right at our fingertips. It has given me and us so much more freedom and the ability to take care of things quickly. And so we're going to share some ideas with you on kind of how our journeys began and how we began to integrate natural living into our lifestyle. But first and foremost, I want to introduce you to our other coaches. So first up, I'd like to introduce Sue Helserman to you. And she is actually the person who introduced me to essential oils. I was brand new to essential oils at the time, and Sue and I actually didn't know each other. It was through my husband. And I was wanting to get started with essential oils, but really just didn't know how to do that and where to begin. And I went to Sue's class. She invited me, and I just knew that these were the missing piece to our family's healthcare puzzle. And the beautiful thing in that is that our relationship, we've grown super close because of these essential oils. And I'm so grateful for that because it all began with just a drop.
Thank you so much, Amanda. It's this essential oil journey has been amazing. I not only can I take care of my family, I'm saving money, but I've made amazing friendships that I'm so thankful for, and you're a huge part of that. I started this journey by attending a class. A friend of mine called and invited me. You know, she told me that she valued my opinion and she wanted to know what I thought about essential oils. And I went to class knowing nothing about essential oils, nothing. And as I listened to her teach, I realized that I needed peppermint for head tension that was really altering my life on a regular basis, and that my husband needed lemon, lavender, and peppermint in his life because we live in Georgia and seasonal issues are no joke. My mom needed lemon in her life. And so we started using essential oils. I decided in my family that I was going to see, is there an oil for that first, before I called the doctor, before I, did anything else. And what I found was that after using the oils for a full year, simply asking, is there an oil for that? And doing a little bit of research, I never touched my Flex spending account, y'all, at all until November, when I realized that I had money that I needed to spend in that account. That had never happened before. I am not anti-doctor in any way, right? I'm glad to go to the doctor if I need to, but if I can get some relief with essential oils for quickly for my family, we just decided we would do that first. It's been an amazing journey. A really amazing journey. I'm so glad that you're here and that you are going to figure out how to research for yourself, right? How to declare natural solutions as a way of life for your family. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine who I met at a festival for doTERRA, and she had this adorable little girl with her, and I couldn't help but speak to her. That relationship, y'all, has been a friendship that has grown into a business partnership, and I cannot wait to see where this takes us. Kathleen, I would love for you to share your story.
Yes, thank you, Sue. We're grateful for you as well. Our journey began when my daughter was born. We lived up in Connecticut, and at the time, at a Susan G. Komen breast cancer walk, we found out that that was the highest cluster in the United States. And I was committed to finding an alternative way of life because I truly believe a lot of the ailments that we deal with today are environmentally related. And we started with cleaning products and eating healthier. And when we moved down to Georgia, the seasonal threats down here, everything is covered in yellow, right? The pollen is out, and my daughter suffered from it. And the doctors told us to put her on medicine every day. And at 1.5 years old, that was not happening. We found solutions at a festival of lemon, lavender, and peppermint on the bottom of her feet every day, and tea tree around her ears. And she's been, knock on wood, good ever since, right? They're powerful tools. We're excited to have you all as part of this oil camp and to help coach you and lead you and share with you the impactfulness of these natural products. So thank you.
Awesome, Kathleen. Thank you so much. And so now I would like to introduce you all to Natalie Dunlap. And she just happens to be my neighbor. And I love the connections that I've been able to make. I'm super grateful for my relationship with Natalie. We met because we were neighbors, and the oils just happened to come up one day, right? Like they often do. And we've been able to just grow a really close friendship. And I'm so grateful for that. She shares from the heart without fear. And I love that about her. And so Natalie, I'd love for you to go ahead and share a little bit about your story.
Thank you, Amanda. I'm so thankful for our friendship, but also for you introducing me to doTERRA. I grew up in England, and there we had a lot of natural solutions in our home. My mother always made sure that we had those options available to us. And, when I grew up, got married, had my own family, I wanted to make sure that I had those options as well. But I found that, as an adult, I wasn't able to necessarily get the education that I needed on the effective natural solutions that were available to me. So when I was speaking to Amanda at the time, my son, he was 10, and he was not sleeping through the night. He was really having trouble sleeping. And so she invited me to one of her basic classes. And so I went to the class, and we learned, I learned that lavender could be super effective for that. So we started using lavender with him. And from that day on, he's been able to sleep well. And he is, that was 5.5 years ago now, and he still uses lavender every night. I have a 21-year-old, I have a 16-year-old, and I have a 1-year-old, so we have the whole spectrum. We actually use lavender and all of our other oils for everybody, my husband included. And we've been able to use it for so much more than just sleep. We now have natural cleaning products in our home, natural shampoos and conditioners, everything that's been introduced to me by doTERRA. And just like growing up, everything that we were using we knew was safe and effective. And now I have a safe, effective option for my family as well. So I'm so thankful to doTERRA for providing that for us. I'm also so excited that you guys are joining us in Oil Camp, and that I have an opportunity to help to educate and empower you to be able to use it for your families as well. So thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you, Natalie. So next up, I'd like to introduce Carolina Murdoch. And she and I met back when our boys were in kindergarten, because they were in the same class, and they've been in the same class every year since. And we've just been able to grow a beautiful friendship just because of hanging out at the park one day when our boys were playing. And so Carolina has had experience with essential oils before doTERRA, but she just loved the quality and the difference that she noticed with doTERRA. And so, Carolina, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you. So yes, I'm so grateful for doTERRA, not only because of the quality of the products, but of the beautiful friendships, including Amanda. I am from Colombia, so I grew up knowing a little bit of natural solutions, right? But then I moved here and I met my husband, and he was working, in the yard, and then he got, this awful rash with, super itchy, and he went to the doctor and he got a shot. The side effects of the shot scared me to death. I was like, who is this guy? Anxiety, insomnia, he was not sleeping, he was moody, he was in a bad mood, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then I'm like, why don't we use tea tree oil? Because I didn't know a lot about it, but I knew it was super powerful. And since then, he has been drug-free for 14 years. And now all he does is use a little bit of tea tree oil. He rubs it on top of the little bump that is so itchy, and the problem is solved. And I have so many stories like this. My kid is 9. He's got a lot of respiratory issues that I tackle, and I take care of them at home. So I'm so thankful for doTERRA, that I found the quality that I was looking for, that I can do this, I can empower people and help people in their oil journey.
Thank you, Carolina. That I know that the oils have been so hugely impactful on your family. It's a joy to watch. I want to introduce y'all next to Robin Fowler. Robin was a friend of mine, and we were on all kinds of boards. We got into all kinds of things together. But Robin was she was seeing a natural doctor who and was spending quite a bit of money monthly on products, natural products. That was always really important to her. I introduced her to oils the same way that probably that you did, right? She attended a class and she jumped right in. It's been an honor to watch her care for her family, for her friends, right? And I'm super thrilled that she is going to participate and be a coach with you. You are in for a treat. Robin?
Thank you, Sue. Yes, we did get into a lot of things together, didn't we?
Yes.
Super thankful for your friendship, and I feel like this doTERRA has really actually gotten us closer, and I'm so excited about this awesome camp you guys get to experience. I have been involved with natural side of healthcare for about 15 years. And I was introduced to essential oils a long time ago, but I just thought that was out there, not ready for that. Nope, I'll stick with the herbal supplements. Those are great. But once I did find that natural doctor, and I was paying $200 to $300 every 5 weeks that I was going, and it helped. I had a stomach issue. I had severe pain with any pressure on my stomach. But Digestin, amazingly how fast that works, helped tremendously. But I was finding relief with the doctor, but I was spending too much. So Susan, thankfully, she thought of me and invited me to a class, and the rest is history. And so it's saved me so much money. It's been an amazing benefit for my family. It has been an honor to support so many of my friends and family with their issues. And so I just love having natural solutions and natural options and sharing them. And I'm so excited about what you're going to learn in this oil camp. So that's my story. And I would love to introduce you to my friend, Lydia Bellardo. I am so blessed to have met Lydia at a birthday party. And she has been a blessing to our team. She is a wealth of knowledge. She does a ton of training for us. And she has a nursing background, which doesn't hurt. She has really embraced this oily adventure. So Lydia Bellardo.
Hi, everybody. So I'm super excited to teach everything that I've learned over the last, I guess, 6 or so years. So yes, as Robin had said, I actually went to the same naturopath as her because my entire life has been gastrointestinal problems. I think I had problems in elementary school. And then fast forward to nursing school, I became an RN at the age of 20. And I think the stress of that program made things even worse. I moved to Georgia from New York, and I couldn't take care of my little kids. I was miserable. My stomach was bloated. I couldn't pick up a toy without feeling the food regurgitate up. It was awful. And so I went to see that naturopath. I went to see a GI specialist, and I hit rock bottom when they wanted to increase more medications. I said I had it. So I went on Google, like the rest of the world does when they have a problem, and I found this blog talking about essential oils, and I got my hands on, oh, you can't see it, but it's lemon and DigestZen. I started adding them to my water, and game changer, right? So then truly within a couple days, I ended up at this birthday party, and across from me was Robin Fowler with this gorgeous shirt. It had doTERRA in like bedazzles on it. And I said to the birthday girl, you've got to put me in touch with that lady. And she came over to my house. She spread her oils out on my kitchen counter. And I said to my husband, I want an early birthday present. So I got it like 6 months before my birthday. And this RN here has just loved, it has fit what I needed. I want to care for people and help people. And I believe the natural way is the way to go. 80% of the time we can do things naturally, and 20% of the time we can rely on the brilliant life-saving technologies of modern medicine. So I'm pumped to be educating all of you over the next 10 days or so.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lydia. As you can see, we represent a wide variety of oil experience, age ranges, and backgrounds. But the common thread is that someone shared with me, right? Someone helped me with a goal that I had with my wellness. And that's one of the things that you're going to get to experience in this wellness community of other oil users. And so you're going to meet oil users who maybe have something to share with you that you wouldn't have learned otherwise. And so we're very excited to welcome you into a community of like-minded people. I hope you enjoy the course, and we are so excited and so thankful to have you here.